What's up, guys? um Welcome to the video. More Countdown. This time it's Countdown the Clinton murder list. So I know this is going to be funny. This has funny written all over it, so let's go into the video.
Anyway, so Jeffrey Epstein was whacked by the Clintons.
He's not dead
shit.
though, right?
No, not yet.
They gave.
Yeah.
It's Godfather 2. He got Hyman Roth.
Yeah.
Damn. It's pretty funny.
What?
I don't remember how Hyman Roth died in Godfather 2. I remember the name. I don't remember how he died though.
That he almost got.
Yeah, he not only did he almost get got, but it's like, did you see this? That like the guy they think did it is like a cop that was like worked at
Hell yes.
some like suburb of New York who had murdered 4 guys, and like a month ago he got.
Woo! Wait, he worked there? He worked at the prison, or
No,
just?
this is a guy who
was in prison.
who prior to that he was a police officer who had like murdered 4 people.
Hell yeah.
As part of some like corruption drug running scheme.
Yes.
And a month ago they found a cell phone in his cell. They confiscated it, and then he was like, there was some charges being filed against him for having that, and his lawyers were like, before anyone goes through that phone, like the U.S. Attorney's Office needs to put like a clean team on it. They're like, there's confidential information on that phone or whatever. So it's,
wow.
I mean, how sloppy the
A prisoner's phone.
Clintons have gotten
Yeah.
at murdering people. Which it's it's so funny watching like the media try and debunk the Clinton kill list because there's like 300 people. And it's like they're like all of these are like none of them are connected. Like most of them have been proven to be suicides or whatever. Like who do you know that knows 300 people that have killed themselves? Not just know. The people that have like inconvenienced you in the slightest way. It's like, oh, it turns out that guy that fucking scratched my car, he killed himself. Remember last week when I got into an argument at the bodega with that guy? He killed himself.
He also killed himself.
He killed himself. Oh yeah, no, that old landlord I had that didn't give me my security deposit back. Yeah, he was
car
accident at the gym and choked himself to death while bench pressing. Oh no, he's not new to working out. He's been exercising for 35 years. He's been benching for a very long time.
Accident.
Somehow made the kind of mistake that literally just never happens. Even a 14-year-old.
You could roll it off your head somehow.
Exactly. It's something that happens when like a child who's working out alone in a basement who's never touched weights before might do.
First time.
But somehow this guy. You know, and by the way, this is real. These are actual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy killed himself when he shot himself in the head twice
From behind.
Right. There are pennies in his eyes. I don't know how
he was
got
on
those
his
in.
knees.
Remember that guy that was investigating me because I murdered his wife? Remember that guy whose wife died? Who I hated his wife, and then she died in mysterious circumstances, and then her husband, who thought I did it, apparently he killed himself too.
The same way.
He
also took those 2. He also shot himself in the head from behind, just like she did 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks prior.
This story about there was like a U.S. attorney in Baltimore that like just like left work. He's like, "See you later, guys," and then drove 2 hours out of town, like rolled his car into a shallow pond, got in the back seat, and then stabbed himself to death with a pen. And they're like, "Oh, that's a suicide." That's clearly a suicide.
Classic suicide.
You drive 2 hours out of town.
You know, you've heard that in emo songs, the way you kill yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive 2 hours away.
Fucking Adam song.
Yeah.
Got in the car, drove to Harrisburg, rolled it into a shallow pond, got my penknife, sat in the backseat, stabbed myself in the back 47 times.
Fuck my mom and dad.
Yep, that is a suicide.
Classic.
But like it's impossible to read through that Clinton murder list and not get to name like 38 and be like, okay, one of them has to.
Yeah,
There's-
one of them was a murder.
There's so many fucking names on this list.
Yeah. Yep.
You know,
Damn,
and then it's like we see all this stuff about like Epstein and Clinton. First of all, too, it's like if you type in Epstein and Clinton, most places are like, "Oh, did you mean Epstein and Trump?" It's like all this shit where they don't want
it
you.
autocorrects.
No.
It doesn't want you.
Google
to see.
autocorrects
Well,
it. You spelled Trump wrong.
The Daily Beast published that thing about fucking Clinton and Epstein, like being way
Right,
chummier than initially described earlier in the decade in the 90s. You know, so it goes way before,
Yeah.
you know, like the Clinton Global Initiative. Or
I'm
whatever.
loving all the pictures that keep coming out.
Oh yeah, no, and it's like all just getting like fucking swept under the rug, and now all this shit connecting Clinton to him, and then suddenly he kills himself. He kills himself, and it might be a suicide. And how did he kill himself? Did they find him hanging from something in his cell? Was there a rope, or did they found him curled up in the fetal position with injuries to his neck?
Yeah.
Why is that what they're reporting?
Well, because you get sad. He was sad at himself for not being able to kill himself.
yeah, he choked himself. He put his hands around his neck and choked himself and bashed his head against the wall. Another classic Clinton
Clinton-style
unrelated suicide.
He got used to much smaller necks, so he didn't know how to handle his
That's true. Yes.
Oh.
He didn't know how to fucking choke out.
Yeah, remember that woman that accused Clinton of sexual misconduct? It was another intern.
No.
And then some woman who was like worked at like a Starbucks or something in Georgetown. And some guy just walked into the Starbucks and shot her.
Jesus Christ.
They're like, yeah, it was a botched robbery.
Whatever that guy.
I don't know. I guess he went to jail or he ran away or they never figured it out.
Wow.
Yeah, I forget the name of that woman. It's just like there's so many of them. It's like all the specific details.
Is this all true? Are
Yeah.
you are you making these up?
No. These are all true.
I'm not gonna fact check, so I'll take it as word. I mean, I believe that the
Yeah.
Clintons definitely.
What's great too is he's apparently like none of the Democrats are giving back any of the money they got from Epstein. None of that is going to charity. All of that money is just going to be kept.
Like, wait, which Democrats? Current day
The
Democrats?
DNC.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, of course not. They earn that money.
Yeah.
They earn that money letting him fuck kids.
Yeah. Well, yep. You know, case closed. He's dead now. So.
Yeah.
Which it's like they're like, oh well, he was attempted. He's just in the hospital, and it's like this guy's probably going to be on fucking life support for the rest of his life.
Wait, is he on life
Brain.
support right now?
I don't know. Like, no, there's no
No,
more.
I thought he was
information.
fine.
No, he attempted suicide. I
know, but I thought he was like.
I've been coding all day. I haven't had time to look.
No, I don't think he's like. I think he's conscious and like fine. I think he's just like some guy fucked the hit up. Yeah.
It's exactly like The Godfather.
Yep.
When Vito's in the hospital.
Yes,
Just go
dude.
stand outside with their hands.
Just
over
other
their-
pedophiles in the outside.
No, people that think the Clintons did it.
Huh?
People that think fuck. that,
Oh,
the
you're
pedophile.
right. They want to. Yeah.
I'm getting so mad at people in the comments that are like, "Good, glad he killed himself." It's like, listen, you dumb motherfucker.
This is bigger than
Jeffrey
you
Epstein
realize.
is worthless.
Yeah.
If it means we can get video of Hillary Clinton eating a baby.
I'm just chilling on Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Just such an unlikable person.
And all of this because they couldn't beat Trump, dude. Like, you can. How are you so good at murder and you can't just fucking run an okay campaign?
Yeah. Well, what Trump is funny. It's like he's sort of like the inbred Habsburg retard cousin that comes to power in like the last days of an aristocracy. All of these people are like not related by, well, actually probably related by blood, literally. And then they've like drank from the severed cock region of the same infant. But, you know, I mean, he's like the retarded.
Chelsea Clinton, instead of an ice luge, had a baby blood luge.
Right.
Just
he was the fucking retarded cousin
wedding.
that somehow became like the next in the line of ascension and became
Yeah.
king.
Yeah.
And now like the entire system is being revealed for as retarded as it is.
Right.
And so like they're all like scrambling, but because of Trump and like, again, the Epstein thing would not have come up if it weren't for Trump.
Totally.
It's like all these fucking dumbass, like they're the rank and file liberals that they all have like brainwashed into thinking like, well, we're the good guy party.
Yeah.
It's not fueled by the literal burning flesh of infants. By Hillary turning babies into pork rinds and snacking on them to fend off her Kuru.
Yeah, dude. She's got a ticking time. It's every day. She needs to drink fresh blood or it's over. That's why, dude. That's why the Kennedys were great. Just side pussy.
Yeah.
You didn't have to fuck children, man. And that's what some bitch drowns in her car because you fucking don't want to deal with it every once in a while. That sucks.
Yeah.
But at least no children got.
Yeah, I mean, I really think Kennedy was like, Kennedy may not have been murdered. I mean, not, beyond
set up.
But Jack Ruby definitely, there was something there. That was weird.
Who's Jack Ruby?
Jack Ruby's the guy that shot Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh, true. Yes, for sure.
And then he died of like cancer.
Yeah.
He's like, by the way, I got cancer.
Yeah. Oh, I'm also.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die also.
Now it's time for me to die.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack Ruby just owed so much money to the mafia, and they're like, listen, either you do this or we kill your whole family. So it's like, you're dead or what?
Mm-hmm.
I love the mafia, the conspiracy theories that are like, and they got the mafia in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
They got the mob to kill JFK.
Yeah, the idea that like corruption doesn't, like the worst kind of corruption you could possibly imagine exists at every level of government is like absurd. Like,
Yo, I'm sorry I'm not speaking. I'm just so captivated by this one. It's a great listen, man.
There's no way that the Clintons don't have people murdered.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is that all we're talking about is American citizens.
Here's the thing, man.
They have every president has had tons of people murdered.
I'm like an upper middle class person, right?
Yeah.
And what that means now is there's certain laws that I just don't have to obey.
Mm-hmm.
I drive 100 miles per hour.
Yep. Check.
In rental cars.
Every time.
I don't give a fuck. Give me a ticket.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
That scales up. If I'm making $2-3 million a year,
yeah,
I'm murdering people. I fuck it. I just pay the fine.
There's rich court.
Yeah. Jeffrey Epstein has molested 300 children. And now he's being sued for $400 by one of the fathers from the Bronx. Okay, what's going on here today? Well, basically, my daughter was sex trafficked by Mr. Epstein, and he came. All right, let me see these documents. Well, we have a picture of his car. Okay, bailiff, can I take a look at this? Okay, Mr. Hector, this is not submissive. You can't. This is not evidence.
This isn't evidence.
This is just a picture
of a car.
Mr. Hector has lost his case.
Jeffrey Epstein. 400 and 0 yet again. Join us next week.
Tell us, Mr. Epstein, how do you feel about the outcome of this? I feel pretty good. Okay. Joining us now is Mr. Hector. His daughter has been raped and murdered by the Clintons.
She yeah. She crashed her dirt bike.
I feel pretty bad.
She won a motorcycle. She won a lottery.
I'm not happy with the outcome, but justice was served, and we came here today.
Oh, Mr. Hector's
coming up, dude. Elon Musk has invented a car that has killed 400 people with beta testing. Dude. And now he's suing the U.S. government for the moon.
Yo, that was something, man. That was something. Fucked up. Hey, what can you do, Sheesh. I hope you guys liked it, man. It was a great one. drop a like if you liked it, subscribe. I enjoyed this a lot, you know. It was dope. It was dope. It was you know, conspiracy theorists kind of shit, you know. That's always a fun lesson, you know. Like, subscribe, share. I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.